If you aren't running ads on YouTube, you are missing out on tens of thousands of dollars in revenue for your small business. Now, I've run YouTube ads for myself and other small businesses, and in some cases, we've helped them double and triple their revenue. And I want to share with you a sneak peek of an advanced training program that shares the secrets behind YouTube ads and how you can leverage it to grow your business. Now, I believe that YouTube is one of the most advanced, affordable ways of getting your message in front of your customers and clients, and I break it down in this video. So I want to share with you the power of YouTube ads. This is why I believe your business needs to get on board. So there's a couple elements to this. Look at all the ad platforms out there. We got Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and TikTok. Like on this graph right here, these are all the ad platforms that have over 1 billion users. So Facebook, Instagram, 2.9 billion users. Google has 4.3, YouTube 2.6, and TikTok has 1 billion users. So across all those, remember, Google owns YouTube. So you can really combine those two numbers and you're getting around 6 billion people who are on YouTube or Google. So when people sometimes say like, oh, my audience isn't on YouTube, that's not true. Like half the population is on YouTube or Google. Then aside from that, I look at the view duration. What does a view look like? So a view on Facebook and Instagram is 3 seconds, okay? Google doesn't have video. On YouTube, a view is 30 seconds long. And on TikTok, a view is 1 second. You basically sneeze on TikTok and it's a view. Not all views are created equal, right? Would you rather have somebody watch 3 seconds of your ad, 1 second of your ad, or a full 30 seconds before you have to pay? I mean, think about that. So there's a high quality view on YouTube. And also, let's look at the intent, right? Intent is like, what are people looking to take action on? Facebook and Instagram, it's very interest-based targeting. These are people who are interested in specific topics and specific interest, right? With Google and YouTube, when you start going to that playground, this is intent-based. You can target people based off what they're searching for on Google. So if they're searching for how to get a six-pack abs, you can place a video in for that person who's searching for a six-pack abs, right? You can get, it's a really high relevancy. So that's another factor that you should consider when you want to decide which advertising platform you should be advertising on. Then the last thing, I look at the barrier to entry. Like how much work and effort does it take to get started on that platform? Facebook and Instagram, you create the ad account, you can upload some pictures, you write some copy, and you're off to the game. So I'd call that like a low barrier to entry. Same thing with Google. You're basically just writing a headline, some text, description. You don't even have to have an image, but that's what that looks like. With YouTube, it's a little higher barrier to entry because one, you have to have a good video that's going to be working. So when I ever go speak at conferences, I ask, hey, who here is advertising? And like 80% of the room raises their hand. And then I said, okay, how many people are advertising on YouTube? And maybe like 3, 4, 5 hands stay up in a room of 50 people. So the majority of the people aren't even using YouTube. And I view that as a good thing. When other people zig, you zag, right? There's a ton of people who are already advertising on Facebook and Instagram. It's kind of like it's a red ocean, right? It's very competitive. Whereas YouTube, not many people are willing to cross that barrier because it is a higher barrier to entry. So if you get there, you're not competing with everyone else. So use this table as you consider where you should be advertising. The other cool thing, what I think makes YouTube unique is one, they have a skip button, right? I'm not a fan of those ads that you're forced to watch. I like the ones that you can skip it because if it's not relevant to you, you want to skip it. That way you don't waste your time and the advertisers don't waste their money. So the skip feature is a great filter for making sure the right people are seeing your ad. Also, people can take action immediately, right? We're not talking about a radio ad or a TV ad. They can watch your video. If they like what you have to say, they can click on the link and go take action, whether that's to purchase something, to download, to view. So you can track that customer journey throughout. Then the other one is the viewers have intent to take action, right? So with YouTube, you could target anybody who searches for specific phrases on Google. So again, going back to my earlier analogy, how do I get a six-pack? Then they go on YouTube. They could be watching a cat video, but because there's a signal from YouTube saying that they're interested in getting a six-pack, you could show them that ad in that fitness space, right? So they have a high intent to take action. It's very unique to YouTube and Google. Lastly, the viewers have sight and sound. They can kind of see what you have to say and they can hear it. Whereas the other ad platforms, usually it's just video only. The audio is typically turned off unless you manually turn it on. So this is the playground for YouTube and what makes it so unique. Aside from this, there was a report that came out last year that looked at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. They looked at all these social media platforms and they said, which one has the most influence over buyer behavior? And guess which one came out on top? YouTube, right? So if you have a product or a service that you would like to sell more of, YouTube is that platform to be that will have the biggest impact on your business. We noticed this with one of our clients, FanPull. Okay, so FanPull allows you to fly a full-size flag from your Hitch receiver. And they came to us like, hey, we got this great product. People can buy it on our website, but we just want to sell more of it. So what we did is we created this really awesome video and we targeted people who were interested in America. They wanted to buy the American flag. And they also had to own a truck. So we could get really specific with the targeting. And when we launched the campaigns, we got a 218% return on ad spend. So we could spend $1, get $2.18 back on the sale. But not only that, we noticed something else that was really cool. The sales from their direct channel and their website and organic started to go up. And we asked ourselves why. Why is this happening? And what we figured out was people would watch the YouTube ad and then they'd go Google the brand name. So they'd go Google FanPull, or they'd go straight to the website, fanpull.com, and we saw a huge lift in other traffic sources, specifically organic and traffic. In fact, those channels got 150% lift in sales because of that ad. So those other channels, both direct and organic, got 150% lift on sales when we were running the YouTube ad campaigns. I want to give you a little warning. Is advertising amplifies what you already have working. So if you don't have something working, or if you have a crappy product or service, the only thing advertising does is it increases the speed in which people realize that you have a crappy product or service. So again, you want to make sure that you have a great product or service before you even start entering this playground. All right, so this was just one of 4 sections in this advanced training. And I want to give the rest to you complimentary. And so you can find the rest of that advanced training in the description below. Thank you for watching.